In 2009, Niagara Falls singer-songwriter Aaron Berger's depression brought him to the brink of the falls, determined to end his own life. 7 years later, Berger is back from the brink, bringing his positive message and his story to schools and community groups.
Blasting off like a missile, I rampage running onto the streets. No longer trapped like a caged animal in the hospital. I am on the hunt, and the prey is myself.
Aaron, what led you to that fateful night in 2009?
I think there's many factors that contributed towards me trying to take my life that night, including a long period of insomnia, grief over my Nana's death that wasn't really cared for properly on my part soon after. And I think the biggest part of me trying to hurt myself was the false story that I was telling myself about being alone in the world and being kind of driven by that.
And you credit your mother, Sue, for saving you that night.
100%. She did save my life. I was running towards jumping in the falls and, physically she blocked me from doing that.
How did your pain from that evening and waking up from that pain, how did that influence your music heading forward?
I think that it informed a lot of the music that I made, trying to transform that pain into something beautiful through music. Like the first album that I made was called Ghosts Behind Me, and I recorded that with a very close friend, Peter Haverkamp, and it helped me to honor a lot of the experience that I had gone through and transform a lot of those emotions into something that I could share with other people through music and really help me to appreciate the experience.
Aaron's story fit in well with the goals of Niagara College's Youth Job Connection program.
The Youth Job Connection is a program that was funded by the provincial government, Employment Ontario. It's meant for youth in our community, ages 15 to 29, who are looking for employment. The participants engage in a pre-employment preparation program that will help them to develop essential skills for the workplace. Then our goal is to help them find a work placement in order that they can showcase those skills to our local employers.
And how did his message today fit in with the goals of Youth Job Connection?
Aaron's message was all about acknowledging that we're not alone in this world, that we have people who love us and who are here to support us. And I think that resonated well with our youth.
I had a lot of support here as far as how to really build a business around getting into schools, which is something that I'm doing now, and sharing my story. So they offered really a framework as to all the things that I would need to do to work towards that, including ongoing kind of guidance, which has been instrumental for me.
You weave your story in words with some of your music throughout this 1-hour program.
Yeah, I think that Monica Dufault, a close friend of mine, I approached her and she's the one who helped me to develop this presentation, and she was instrumental in me moving forward with this. So she helped me to kind of craft these stories with the musical selections that we made to really take people on a journey and really create an experience.
Aaron, what is the overall message you're trying to convey through this show?
There are several different messages, but I think the heart of the message is that we're not separate from the earth and we're not separate from each other. So we're not alone in what we experience. That would be one of the core messages. So far, the feedback has been very, very strong and positive, both from students and staff in different organizations, and people are. It seems that it's really resonating with them in a strong way, and I'm finding that people really want to talk quite a lot, generally speaking, after about sharing their own experiences too.
What story will you stand in?
Aaron Berger's story will be turned into a one-man play to be written and directed by his brother Wes and performed during In the Soil in April. Reporting for The Source in St. Catharines, I'm Mike Balsom.